Doing a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance here. I'm just sewing down because I'm going to actually fold on that. I just wanted to show you these scissors that I got. I've had a pair of these before, many years ago, and a long time ago, and I actually needed to replace them, and the best price that I got actually was Walmart for these. It was even better than getting them at Joann's on sale. They're pretty pricey at Joann's. So yeah, just wanted to give you a little heads up about that. So the instructions say to trim this corner piece down. Let me just trim these threads to about 1/4 of an inch, which I'm going to do because it's going to be folded in. So let me just trim this here. And then along the stitching line, I'm going to be forming the pocket. I'm going to be ironing it. So let me just do this. And then I'm going to clip this corner. These are really sharp. That is one thing you have to be real careful with them. They're sharp. Now I'm just turning this top of the pocket under. And then I will be pressing it, and we will be pinning it to the front of the shirt. I think I can get the best corner doing this. The little pin there. Let's ease it out a little bit. Okay, now I gotta go to the iron and iron my little pocket. I'm just stitching across the top of my pocket at 5/8 of an inch. Oh, did I run a... Nope, I didn't run out of thread. Okay, phew. Hi everyone, Maggie here. I wanted to show you a little thing that I found at the Dollar Tree. This little storage container is really handy for me. I picked it up at the Dollar Tree. It was $1.25, and I can put like all my little sewing feet and things like that. I have like a tape measure in here, a seam ripper, and then you know, a little thread thing for holding extra thread, my screwdriver, and then I have some of my feet in this little pill container. I just put them in there, and an extra bobbin case there. So yeah, it's really handy for stuff like that, because otherwise they're stored in the free arm of my machine. So I am putting my pocket on the left front of the shirt, which is, I believe it's step 4. I'm starting at the bottom of the pocket, and I'm sewing pretty close to the edge, like maybe about 1/8 of an inch in. And I'm gonna do, I have my 2 spots marked here. All right, my machine is telling me to raise the needle bar. Okay. So I'm gonna take this pin out. It's important to get the pocket neat. I'm using them, there's a little red mark on my machine. I just can kind of see what I'm doing with that little red mark. Okay, I'm actually going to take that pin out also. And then to really get it secure at the top, I go almost to the top edge. I'm going to do a little triangle here. So to make like a little stop at the top, I'm going to do like 3 stitches. I can do it by hand. 1, 2, 3. And then you just angle back in here to that little placket line there. And then you can tie it off. Okay. And I'll just show you how it looks. I gotta do the other side, the bottom too, but it makes like a neat little triangle at the top that holds the pocket in place well. Yeah, I'm gonna finish sewing around my pocket. So I am doing this for my grandson. I'm just doing the pocket here. I'm coming back and I'm going to do this corner. These details are pretty important. Try to get it done as neatly as possible. I want him to have a little matching shirt to his mother. I'm pretty picky about placement of things. Okay, that's pretty good. Take this pin out. And I'm going to do my little triangle by hand. Okay, that's close enough to the top there, I think. 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then turn. And then you just sew back to this seam line here. There. Okay, and I did it. We'll see how that turned out. Okay. Bad. Bad, I gotta tie my little ends, but looks pretty decent. I'm just doing a little recap of where I'm at. The pocket was step 4, and I have that all done. Step 5 is the side seams and the shoulder seams, which I have stitched, and then I serge them. And now what I'm doing is I am pressing my seams. I'm going to press the seam allowances towards the back of the shirt. And then after that, the next step is going to be attaching the plackets to the front and the back. But I'm using this seam roll to do my pressing. So I find I get a nice result if I use this seam roll and whoops, and just press my seams. I also did serge this bottom of the shirt, and then it's going to be rolled for the rolled hem. So yeah, trying to do this one-handed right now, but so just kind of an intermediary step here on my messy table. I'm pressing the shoulder seams towards the back also. Okie dokie. So they have you, before I can add the placket, I have to machine baste, step 6, I have to machine baste the lower raw edge up. It says to form a narrow hem, 5/8 of an inch. So I'm actually gonna do it probably less than 5/8 of an inch. It's more closer to 1/2 an inch. Because I have my serged edge there. And here we go. And the fact that it is serged makes it a little easier to turn it. Where it is kind of on a curve here. And I can just do it as I go along. Try to do it as neatly as possible. Helps you roll this edge serged. Easing the curve. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm just pinning the placket, which I folded under and trimmed. I'm just pinning it to both the left front and the right front of my shirt. That's my stay stitching right there. I don't know what happened to my notch, but anyway, just make sure it's on here good. And at the end, it's going to hang off a little bit, and I'm going to be able to do a little hem, hem the placket, so to speak. So this is 5/8 of an inch. It's going to be 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. Yeah. Okay, so I have my pins in, and see at the end I've got about 1/2 inch there. And then this is going to be, once I sew that, this is going to be folded back in on itself, and it'll be sewn. So you can see it like that, so it'll turn under. Yep. Okay, so I am sewing the button placket onto the front of the shirt at 5/8 of an inch. Here, seam allowance of 5/8 of an inch. This placket extends about 1/2 inch below the hem there, because that's going to be tucked in. Let me take this pin out. Okay. Okay, so I'm just getting this little corner here. The bottom of the placket. Back stitch. Okay. Alright, and this will turn out, I have to trim it first, but that will form the bottom of the placket. Okie dokie. Just sewing, doing some top stitching here on the button band. So I actually did some slip stitching on this, which is making it easier to sew. Okay. Here, I'm finishing my little project. I am doing the collar portion now. I have the collar that will be like step 11 through 15, and I've got the sleeves to do and the buttonholes and buttons, and that's about it after that. stitch my collar before I install it. Attached the interfaced collar stand onto the shirt. I did have to clip it quite a bit to get it to fit in, and now I am going to trim it down because I'm going to be attaching the collar to the stand. I have my stay stitching line there that you can see. I'm working with these new scissors. See, yeah, that's the stay stitching. I have to do a little more clipping, I think. I'm doing my clipping with my nippers because I'm a little more confident with them that I'm not going to make a boo-boo. Since I trim this, I have to go back in and clip it. So I'm pinning my collar to the stand here, and I pinned the non-interfaced side to the interfaced stand because when the collar is finished, this interface side is going to be on the outside. And that's what people are going to see because that's going to be like tucked in. So yeah, I kind of learned that the hard way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually baste this on, so I'll have like a sewing line to work with when I sew the other side, the lining side of the stand. Okay, just basting the collar piece on. I'm just leaving the pins in because I have it slightly stretched on here. stitching around the collar.
Fiskars takes us across the pond to in West Leeds, West Yorkshire, a little neighborhood called Bramley. You can find it between Kirkstall and Stanley. The ridge is a fertile industrial sector with more than 19th century buildings and 20th century
Now just stitching my sleeves. So you can see. Okay, I'm just doing a small hem on the sleeve, bottom of the sleeve, getting the sleeves ready. And that is the last step that I have. Gladly. Everyone, working on putting my sleeve in, which I believe is step 28 here. I have to skip a whole bunch of steps because I'm, doing the short sleeves. But step 28, and matching up my notches and the bottom of the sleeve here. I did do like a little basting row here so that I could ease in the sleeve cap a little better. I probably could do it with pins. I'm just finishing this up. But just thought it would make it easier if I went ahead and did the basting row. So, yeah. And that is what I'm doing. I got my notches matched up. And then I'll be sewing it. This one is requiring a little more So, yeah, that's it. Next step is going to be setting this sleeve in. Okay, so I'm just starting underneath and I'm sewing my sleeve in. Whoops. Oh, looks like I lost my thread. Okay, so I'm going to try to get a good shot of setting this sleeve in. I'm working with a pretty small surface area here. Actually, it's smaller than my free arm. So we'll just give it a go here. I have it pinned in. As I go along, I just make sure everything is flat. Sometimes I lose pins on the way, like that one wants to poke out. And just take a few steps at a time. Whoop! Okay. Make sure my joining points are how I want them. This is underneath the arm. Okay. You just have to adjust as you go along. It's just a really small, small circumference that I'm working with here. I have that stitch of gathering, of basting rather, just for a little bit of easing. Okay, now. So it actually did go in pretty well here. You can see, even though it didn't look terribly easy, but I'm looking on the side here. I don't see any puckers or anything. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Looks like it went in pretty well. Okay, so my second sleeve application looks good. I'm looking at it here. The join here under the arm is actually perfect on that one. So, no puckers. Yeah, so I'm just going to be clean finishing the inside with a serge, and I'll be done. My little boy's shirt is finished, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll put a little clip in of the matching dress, the matching dress for my daughter that I had to take in. This is the matching dress. I actually did have to take in this top part here. It was too big. I had to take it off and put it back on and shorten it. And then I added this little thing so it'll stay on the hanger. So yeah, that's it. So glad to have finished this project for this duo for daughter and son.